Wow, DK fans really have it bad for themselves right now. Because can any of you count the amount of new games we've gotten since Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze? Well, the correct answer is 0. Because DK for some reason has not had a single actual new adventure on the Switch, as all we've gotten were the Tropical Freeze port, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the Mario and Rabbids DLC, DKC Returns HD, and to top it all off, the new theme park attraction at Super Nintendo World. One could argue that what I said was more than enough content, but you'd think we'd have at least one new standard adventure that isn't like, DLC or a remaster or anything like that. But yeah, there's a new direct that finally unveils how the DK area of the theme park will look like, and I'm really excited for this, so let's do a reaction. Why not? So the direct came out yesterday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I would have done this yesterday, but around that time it was dark outside, and I prefer filming my vids in the daytime, because the evening is when most of the freaks stay up past their bedtimes and refrain me from making my videos! Even though I haven't been to Super Nintendo World yet because it's a little out of my budget and my parents love being Mr. Krabs, but I will get the opportunity someday. But for now, let's check out how the DK section of the theme park is gonna look like. And yep, I'm excited because it's been in development for the longest of time, I think ever since they opened up the Mario portion of the park, and they announced that DK is gonna have his own little portion of it. So now we finally get to see how it's gonna look when we enter the park. I haven't seen the direct, obviously, because I want to save everything for the reaction, but this time, instead of my laptop, I'll be watching it on my TV screen because I feel this is a special moment that deserves to be viewed on a big screen rather than a small screen. So let's roll the intro and jump into it.
It's me, Mario and the gang, you probably know my name, and so we start the game. Jumping high, ducking low, from the sky to the ocean. How come Peach can't stop being stolen? Need a firefly or star power now for Bowser. Koopa Troopa, Super Goomba, soon to lose a life. It's me and Peach and Luigi, so you know, stop and don't rock and roll, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And I feel it makes sense to do this because this wasn't the first time Nintendo made a direct about the theme park, as they made one back in 2020 that I actually did a reaction to. So yep, might as well do, part 2 since they're revealing the DK stuff. And I'm excited for this because I'm a big fan of Donkey Kong Country and an even bigger fan of Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And it's been a while since I dabbled with Tropical Freeze. Maybe I'll go back to it, but we're gonna see what they took from each one of those games and just what they did with it, and we're just gonna see how it would look like in the real world right about now.
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto desu.
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto.
ユニバーサル・スタジオ・ジャパンのスーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールドからお届けします。2021年3月にオープンして以来、世界中からたくさんの
I really want to go there.
スーパーマリオの世界を全身で体験いただいています。本当にありがとうございます。
I will be going there, and when I do, you bet your butts I'm going to be recording.
初めてご紹介したいと思います。まずはその入り口までダッシュで行ってみましょう。じゃあ行きましょう。Here we go!
That looks so goofy. One Up Factory.
ここはスーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールドの1階にあるショップワンナップファクトリーの前です。そしてこの奥に新しいエリアの入り口ができました。マリオのエリアのスーパーマリオランドからこの先に広がるドンキーコングの世界。さあどんなエリアになっていると思いますか？
What kind of area do you think it is? Let's find out.
さあ入り口から入るとこのマリオのブロックの世界から
So obviously the park was closed this day because there's no way they'd film this in front of a bunch of people. Jungle hijinks, my beloved. And the gold temple from Returns, I love that. The Kong house, Kong tree house.
実際に見るとこんな巨大な神殿だったんですね。黄金が眩しく輝いています。
Nice.
早速エリアの中を探検していきましょう。メインのアトラクション以外にもいくつかの秘密の場所があります。
Yeah, I do feel they need to put like a little more, you know, maybe like 2 more rides or, you know, I mean, yeah, I know it's obviously not the whole park, but they do have 1 rides, but I feel like they could add a little more to the theme parks. Not just this, but the Mario one in general. A bongo drum minigame. We're gonna try and clear the activity. Do our best. It's Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Jungle Beat 2. When? When's that coming, Nintendo? Rambi! I love the performers. Where you'll find letter panels like this, of course. Wow, you really are the game now, it seems like. So do you specifically need the DK wrist strap to do that, or can you do it with like any other strap you have, like with Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, or whatever it is? I hope that's not the case. You can also use, oh, okay. You can use those. Jungle Beat shakes? Oh wow, they're really trying to please all the Jungle Beat fans now. I'm kind of one of them. I thought that game was pretty cool. DK Crush Sundae. Oh man, the food. If you're hungry, you could... DK Wild Hot Dog. Okay. And the hot dog is shaped like a banana? Really? Banana hot dog. Never thought I needed that till now. Please don't take that out of context. You know what I said. Don't touch the bananas. He's gonna come for you, Miyamoto. Whoa! Yo, he is enormous. That is a very well designed DK mascot. Nice. I don't know how it's possible to walk in that thing, but props to whoever's performing him. Funky's flying by. Yep. Of course, the merch. I already have a DK plush of my own. All right. The ride for Donkey Kong Country. Think about the hurtling through dark tunnels. Yep, of course. Oh yeah, Dashy's gonna definitely be feeling a little something when he sees Donkey Kong in real life. I'm just waiting for that day. A water fountain? So, like, what kind of temple is this? It has a freaking water fountain in it. Banana? Sorry, I had to do it. Oh, well, what do you know?
雰囲気がありますね。
An OG Donkey Kong
あり
mural.
ますね。
Really? Never would have guessed. Of course it looks familiar.
何か話し声が聞こえてきますね。
Nani?
クランキーコングとスコークスが
That's Cranky Kong?
この先のトロッコに乗ってゴールデンテンプルから貴族を追っ払いゴールデン
Okay. That's definitely gonna give people nightmare fuel.
たちにかかってやる
Not just the way the animatronic looks, but Cranky Kong actually talking in Japanese, by the way,
このシーンで
is already enough nightmare fuel on its own.
大変なことになってるみたいです。さあみんなでゴールデンバナナを守りに行きましょう。
Golden banana.
はい。トロッコの
Oh, now we get to see the minecart ride they've been talking
か
about.
らキトンからゴールデンバナナを守る冒険に出発します。さあ実際に乗るとどんな感じでしょうか。ほんの少しだけですがその様子もご覧ください。はい。トロッコがスタートしました。ディクシーコングが何か言ってます。
Oh, Dixie.
さあから神殿の頂上まで登っていきますよ。巨大な樽大砲に入っていきます。
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
今日見せてくれるのは
Bruh, really? Well, that was a bait.
スピード感あふ
The
れ
worst kind of bait.
ぜひ実際に体験してみてください。コースターはちょっと苦手という人にもおすすめですよ。ぜひ家族
Recommended for people who don't like roller coasters.
いかがでしたでしょうか。
If you don't like roller coasters, then don't come to a theme park.
10年以上前に私が初めて作ったアーケードゲームのキャラクターとしてデビューしました。それ以降
Yeah, the first game you created.
出るたびに進化をしてきました。最初は 2D のドット画で始まったんですけれども、
Has 2D pixels, pre-rendered visuals.
任天堂64では 3D へと進化してきました。
Speaking of 3D, we could really use a new 3D platformer for Donkey Kong.
によってドンキーコング
Donkey Kong 64 was not enough, I feel.
リアルに体験できるようになりました。ではここでユニバーサル・スタジオ・ジャパンさんから
JL?
CEO の
You mean me?
さんにご登場いただきましょう。
Konnichiwa! Hello to everyone watching Nintendo Direct. I am JL Bonnier from Universal Studios Japan. Thanks to the strong relationship between Universal Studios and Miyamoto-san and the wonderfully talented people at Nintendo, Super Nintendo World has made countless number of people super energized since its opening. And now, I'm very happy to be able to
I
announce
still haven't gone there, and I really, really, really want to go there.
based on the world of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country will be opening on December 11th,
Huh.
2020.
All right.
And with
So, is that the opening for, like, all of them?
will power up and make people
Is this just for when it opens in Japan? Because what about Orlando? Is it the same?
2024年のスーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールドはマリオの世界に加えてドンキ
You
ー
can
コング
experience the world of Donkey Kong alongside the world of Super Mario.
さらに来年2025年にはアメリカ・フロリダ州オーランドユニバーサル
Oh, so next year in Orlando?
ドン
Okay.
キーコングの世界を両方楽しめるスーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールド
Yeah,
が
I'm better off just going to the one in Orlando since, you know, people actually speak English there, and I do kind of understand Japanese, but not enough to, like, you know, completely go there. I would like to visit the one in Japan, though. Did they film it on a drone? Huh. All right. So yeah, definitely a lot of inspirations from the games, but yep, that was pretty good. Wish they could have shown a little more of the freaking Minecart ride. I don't know why they teased us by, you know, the camera going up the roller coaster and then baiting us and like stopping there and just like, that's all we can show for today. Like, come on, don't do that. All I'm gonna say is DK has a lot of family members, and I hope all of them get the support they deserve in the theme park, like with little cameos or whatever. I mean, yeah, we did see himself, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Funky Kong, and of course Cranky Kong, but we need more than that. Like, you know, because of his huge family tree, like Candy Kong, where's she at? Wrinkly Kong, Chunky Kong, Kitty Kong, and for the sake of whoever performs as DK for the parks, I just hope there's no health condition this time as opposed to what happened last decade with, the performer that played him when Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D came out. If that was even true. Yep, for the sane DK fans, they seem to be happy with what DK has gotten for like the past couple of years, but I know how most DK fans are, and yep, they can be very gruesome. Not, Sonic fan gruesome, because that's bottom of the barrel, but DK fans are kind of close to that, because they sometimes are a little demanding. And yep, I know, I've experienced it. Here's hoping that DK has more games, or just, at least a 3D platformer, or just anything of interest, like a new adventure that's not just a port of an old game, but something to keep, them satisfied, or at least somewhat satisfied, because, yeah, DK hasn't really gotten that much good treatment on the Switch, I'll be honest. But now with the Switch era coming to an end, and the next console not being very long from now, we should at least get something, or at least keep our hopes up as to whatever they have planned. I mean, it's Nintendo. They got several plans. But yep, that looked pretty good, but now I just have to convince my parents to take me to Super Nintendo World, and who knows how long that's gonna take. Be sure to let me know if you've been to Super Nintendo World already, and let me know what you think about the new DKC attraction that they got going on here. And with that, thank you guys for watching, comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a nice day. Good lord, why is he so ginormous? And not a single King K. Rool acknowledgement even though they made him a fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate? What the hell?